I've been captivated by space since I was 8 years old. I first saw the movie Apollo 13, and I fell in love with human space exploration in general, and then satellites. And I was lucky to have a number of milestones, different internships, career events that sort of fostered and grew that interest until I landed my first job at Boeing, where I've been ever since. One of my favorite things about my job is actually that it's pretty unique, even day to day. I have a wide range of responsibilities, even from the morning to the afternoon sometimes. So I work a number of independent research and development projects, manage a number of those, plan for our long-term business strategy, or in some cases manage programs or projects or even large-scale campaigns. So it's a different slate every day for me. Really the biggest thing is just a sense of adventure and a willingness to jump in and say yes and roll up your sleeves and get the job done. I mean that never-ending spirit to want to achieve more, learn more, and grow yourself as a person and your company is really key in the new business era where I am. You're always looking to please customers, looking to grow their interests in your company and your products, looking to meet their needs with what you have to offer. So willingness to jump in with both feet is really, I think one of the biggest assets a person can have in a position like mine. Thank you, first of all. But you know, I think I've been very fortunate in that I've had a number of advocates and a number of great mentors over the years who have looked out for me, provided me new opportunities. The key to that I've found is making sure you meet their expectations, you pay them back, and that'll grow into new and greater opportunities. So in my case, you know, you take advantage of the opportunities that you get. Again, you're willing to say yes, you're willing to jump in with both feet, you're willing to roll up your sleeves and get whatever job needs to be done. And then most importantly, you're willing to say yes even when you're a little bit uncomfortable, stretch yourself, really grow yourself to that next position. That's really been the key to I think, me achieving what I've achieved so far in my career. I've had just countless mentors, official and unofficial, over the years, people that are always willing to look to give advice. Not all advice is created equal, but you can learn something from each of those people along the way, and I've been very fortunate to have a number of great advocates who have fought for me to get me new opportunities, new positions, different experiences, and really seeking out those people that really want to grow a person and an organization is really important, not only to your own personal development, but to the growth of your business as well. Mentorship, both being a mentor and a mentee, I think are vital to the knowledge transfer that needs to happen from generation to generation within the industry. So I actively seek out younger folks, people who are just coming on board. It's easy to forget what that feeling is like when you first come on board to a new assignment or to a new job, a new position. But just giving them somebody that they can talk to, somebody they can ask silly questions of, that type of thing is really important. And again, I think the same could be said for, you know, mid-career people going into new positions, finding executives or senior management, sponsorship, people that they can talk to, they can ask questions, they can confide in. That's really key to building, I think, the rapport and relationships that are necessary to grow a healthy business. You know, that's not a hard question for me. It's because it's the coolest industry by far. It really is. I mean, the moments when I'm walking through our factory where I look around and just think to myself, this is going into space, is incredible. It's such a great feeling. You know, and like a lot of industries, you can get caught in some of the monotony, the day-to-day, but you take a step back and just what you're doing is so cool and so important. To me, it trumps even all the other tech industries, which are also cool. But it's just, there's something about putting a satellite into space that really provides a unique perspective to what I do day to day and really is inspiring. Oh man, I wish we had a crystal ball, because it's tough to predict, and I mean that in the best way possible. I think the industry is going to exceed our wildest dreams. I mean, if you think about 10 years ago, 2006, what we were looking at for 2016, where the industry would be, I don't think people would have predicted we'd be where we are in terms of new entrants to the launch market, new entrants to the satellite field in terms of smaller companies getting into the fold, the government starting to change sort of some of the things it's looking at with respect to how it builds constellations. All that is to say is any guess is a good guess. I think there's a number of emerging trends, technology trends, you know, the really drive for more data all the time, I think is going to revolutionize the way that we think about satellites and the way that we think about communication and how we communicate via satellites. I think the onset of these new launch players that are coming in are going to change the way that we think about putting assets into space, and certainly change the barriers to space for a number of companies. So I think we're going to be in a different place than where we are now. I'm not willing to hedge too many bets on where exactly that will be, but I'm excited to be a part of it.